Escargots, the French delicacy I never expected to love. Before traveling to France, there was one dish that both intrigued and intimidated me more than any other: escargots. Like many visitors, I had heard countless stories about the famous French snails. Some people described them as a culinary masterpiece, while others couldn't imagine eating them at all. To be honest, I was skeptical. The idea of eating snails sounded unusual, even a little intimidating, yet I knew that if I wanted to fully experience French cuisine, I needed to keep an open mind. That opportunity arrived during my stay in Paris. At a traditional French restaurant, I noticed escargots listed prominently on the menu. After several minutes of debating with myself, curiosity finally won. When the dish arrived, it looked far more elegant than I expected. The snails were presented in special serving dishes, each shell filled with a fragrant mixture of garlic butter and fresh herbs. The aroma alone was incredible. Instead of focusing on the fact that I was about to eat snails, I found myself concentrating on the rich scent of garlic, parsley, and butter. Taking my first bite required a small amount of courage. To my surprise, the flavor was excellent. The texture was tender and slightly firm, somewhat similar to mushrooms or certain types of seafood. The garlic butter infused every bite with richness and depth, while fresh herbs provided balance and freshness. Far from being strange or unpleasant, the experience was genuinely enjoyable. What surprised me most was how approachable the dish felt once I moved beyond my initial hesitation. In many ways, escargots represent one of the most rewarding aspects of travel: the opportunity to challenge assumptions and discover something unexpected. As I learned more about French culinary traditions, I realized that escargots have been enjoyed for centuries. The dish is deeply rooted in French culture and is often associated with celebrations, family gatherings, and special occasions. Preparing escargots requires care and expertise. The snails must be cleaned, cooked properly, and paired with flavorful ingredients that enhance rather than overpower their natural taste. The result is a dish that feels both traditional and refined.
Throughout the remainder of my trip, I encountered escargots several more times. Each restaurant offered subtle differences in seasoning and presentation, allowing me to appreciate the versatility of this famous delicacy. What began as a culinary challenge eventually became one of the highlights of my French food journey. Escargots taught me an important lesson about travel and food. Sometimes the dishes we hesitate to try become the experiences we remember most. If you're planning a trip to France, I encourage you to be adventurous. Don't let preconceived ideas prevent you from exploring new flavors. You may discover, as I did, that one of France's most unusual dishes is also one of its most memorable. Years later, I still smile when I think about that first bite of escargots and how quickly skepticism turned into appreciation. It remains one of the most surprising and rewarding culinary experiences of my travels.